All right, let's take a look at some trailers. First of all, just wanted to say, I came across a very interesting video today while I was just like looking up Game Awards trailers. Y'all, Lindsay Ellis posted a video on YouTube for the first time in 2 years. And I'm not going to play it, obviously, but like, it's about John Lennon and Yoko Ono. A 10-minute teaser for her Nebula series that is coming out. So, like, obviously it's a trailer, a teaser trailer for the Nebula series, but like, this is pretty goddamn cool. You know, nature is healing. Nature is healing. Yeah, no, it's not the full video. You still have to go and subscribe to Nebula to get the full video, but like, it's still nice to see that, like, she's made a lot of videos on Nebula, is my understanding. I don't use Nebula. Maybe I will one day, to catch up on all of the content. But like, the fact that she's now putting out teasers on YouTube is really, really cool. Like, there's been a lot of stuff that she's put out that none of us know about if we don't have Nebula. You still in Copyright Fortress? Yes, which is why I'm not playing this video. I'm just, like, showing little stills from it. Y'all should go subscribe to Nebula and check out Lindsay Ellis. I just thought it was really neat that she's that she's at least a little bit back, you know? It's nice. Also, and I fully admit that this is like one of my special interests. I really like a content creator called Olan Rogers. Like, one of the first YouTubers I really like glommed onto as like a younger person. And Olan Rogers like did like skits and comedy videos on YouTube for a long time, and then he wound up making like an animated series for I think HBO Max called Final Space. And Final Space was essentially like this animated show about adventures in space. It's really, really good. You should all go check it out. But essentially, HBO canceled it and is now taking all of it off of HBO because, of course, David Zaslav is scum. But Olan Rogers was able to get basically a spiritual successor to Final Space off the ground. And the trailer for that dropped. It's called Godspeed. And we're going to watch it. Here we go.
We can't stay here much longer.
After 2 years, does it really matter?
God damn, Catalina Gearbox, thank you so goddamn
Ellis,
much.
Listen to me. I promise you I will find a way back to you.
I'm not scared of dying. Just, I don't want to be forgotten.
You must be crazy to think you could be forgotten. That storm
Troy Baker
destroys everything it touches. What makes you think it
Claudia
won't
Black.
destroy you?
You're gonna get yourself killed.
I really like the animation
remember.
style.
Salvation comes in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, so the first episode is out. You can actually, I think, watch it. Yeah, Olan Rogers uploaded the pilot, which we're not gonna watch. We're just gonna do the trailer reaction. But over on Olan Rogers' channel, you can watch the pilot episode of that, and it looks really, really cool. Also, I love Claudia Black. I love Troy Baker. Like, I think they both are fantastic voice actors, and I don't know. I've had a crush on Claudia Black for a long time, so, you know, whatever. Hey, Nick Valentine. Whew. And, yeah, that's... I think that looks great. I think the animation style is really nice. It reminds me of Oxenfree. Like, the character designs kind of remind me of the video game Oxenfree, which I think is a really good game and also very pretty. I like the sound design. I just like the general aesthetic. I don't know exactly what the concept is, other than, like, looks like a planetary evacuation gone wrong, plus mysterious space menace. I think that's cool. Claudia Black since Farscape. I first saw her on Stargate, and then I found her on Farscape, and she's great. How are you? I'm doing all right, Nick. How are you doing? We're about to watch the Game Award trailers, and I'm very excited. Anyway, go support Olan Rogers. Excellent dude. I actually met him in person once, and he's really nice and kind. This reminds me of that Owen Dennis, creator of Infinity Train, is recently trying to get people to go to Disney Plus. Is show request form to request Infinity Train. So many good artists have been screwed over by Zaslav. Yeah, but like the worst part about like the Zaslav HBO / Max kerfuffle is that they're not going to sell the shows. They're not going to like lease out the shows to other platforms, because like the entire point of them taking off the show and like burying it is to claim it as a tax write-off, you know? And like it's insane. Yeah, like Disney took down that one show, the Willow show. They put out like an entire mini-series reviving Willow that was goddamn great. Can we just real quick, Willow trailer 2022. It was up for like a year, and then it was just gone. Like they just eliminated it. Yeah, here.
You think you know what is real and what isn't. What is light? What is dark? Now.
Yeah, this is the sequel to the Willow movie.
Come with me. Willow.
They made a mini-series sequel to Willow,
We're looking for the sorcerer.
and it
Willow.
was great.
I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
My dear friend, I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
Yeah,
My brother was abducted.
they just
The world
threw
needs
this
you
in the
again.
trash.
It needs your magic.
Follow me. We must go. Beyond the edge of our world. Into the unknown.
Willow!
I need your help.
Just like old times. Ha! Running. Horses. Mayhem. Mayhem. Happy to see it.
Our true enemy is still out there. Rallying the forces of evil. And the only thing standing in its path is us.
I'm going to enjoy this.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, so am I.
I doubt that very much. Take him to my tent and make sure he's tied up.
I don't know. See, that kind of sounds like we're on the same page.
When I was a kid, I used to play at being a sorcerer. Visiting strange worlds, fighting monsters. Run! Never thought I'd actually really do it.
What the hell is that?
Trolls. I'm so miffed.
We have to hurry.
How will you defeat us?
Same as last time. With my friends.
Like, and the thing is, it's not bad. It's good. This was a good show. Well, I think, Catalina Gearbox, I think that's the problem. A lot of studios started making stuff thinking they could make it the next Game of Thrones, and then it just didn't get as much. It got tons of viewership, but then it didn't get as much as they wanted it to, you know? You've never seen the Willow movie? Here, the Willow movie, by the way, is delightful. If you haven't seen it, it's very fun.
It was a different time. It was a time of destiny. A time when a child could tip the balance between good and evil.
Why, with my powers,
it's so much fun.
Strength of my great army, can you not find one little child?
A time for an unlikely hero named Willow.
So I'm not gonna let anything happen to the baby.
Also, I think Willow was one of the first movies with a little person as a main character. Like, Warwick Davis, like, carried this movie. Also, it has Val Kilmer in it, and Val Kilmer is delightful. Oh, and Person Merson, it does have big Princess Bride vibes. It's no relation to Princess Bride, but it's like a lighthearted fantasy adventure film that, like, is very good and solid.
We gotta get that baby to somebody.
I'm somebody.
A time of scoundrels.
What goes on here?
Uh-oh.
And a time of rebels.
You are great.
After them!
You're gonna get us killed.
You're a great warrior and a swordsman. And you're 10 times bigger than I am, stupid!
Like, it's just so goddamn fun.
Find the child!
It was a time when courage could be found where you'd least expect it. A time when
Was it
unearthly
CG?
powers
Nope.
raged and good men risked their lives.
No, this isn't CG. They used practical special effects and camera tricks. It's good stuff.
A time.
Catalina Gearbox. I shouldn't have to explain this. Don't share links to pirated material in chat. Don't do that. Yes, I would say that if I were a nefarious type, there is probably a decent argument to be made for piracy due to these streaming companies just completely eliminating any possible way to watch their work. But I would never advocate for piracy on my channel. I would never advocate that you break the law.
Time of great adventure. I'm the creator of Star Wars and the director of Cocoon.
Yeah, by the way, Willow and Ron Howard teamed up and made Willow, and it's great. It's like this movie is unironically great. And like not like George Lucas in the later era where he made like that one weird fairy magic movie that was all CG. Like this is just genuinely a fun time.
Willow.
So yeah, you should all watch Willow and then see if you can find the Willow series.
If buying isn't ownership, then piracy isn't stealing.
This is true. However, the argument streaming services would make to counter that is that they're the ones who bought the series. You're merely renting it by subscribing. Also, Catalina Gearbox, thank you for the $5 dono. Thank you for the 2 gifted tier 1 subs and the $50 dono as well. I very, very much appreciate all of the support. I was playing Comp Tetris. Nah, you're too late, VCC TV. You're too late. Also, yes, Val Kilmer is great in Willow. Paladin, are you a white name? Well, I'll be. So anyway, that was a long way of saying you should watch Godspeed. And, you know, there are probably some really good arguments that someone could make, not me, of course, that piracy is justified when there's no other way to watch media that has been abandoned for tax purposes. So, I would never make that argument, because I would never advocate for any illegal activity whatsoever. Anyway, moving on.